So one of my many speeches for the night, you just get used to it, okay? It's just gonna happen, sorry. Speech. So in the early 80s, a gentleman had an idea and had the work ethic to move forward with that idea. I, unfortunately, was never able to meet this gentleman. I know many people here have, and for those of you that have not, this gentleman was 6 inches taller than me. So first of all, that's insane. Can you believe it? After taking over and running a public access television station, GRTV, he was approached about a radio station that was in some trouble out in Wyoming because it was playing some controversial music. Something that I'm happy to say we still do today. The radio station at that time was a part of Wyoming Community Education System, so of course had the call letters WYCE. So around that time in the late 80s, the partnership was formed and created the Community Media Center. We're still continuing on today with the same format, the same fund drives, the same listener support and volunteer-run organization that was created back then by Dirk Koning 30 years ago. Though he's no longer with us, we celebrate him every moment that we're on the airwaves, which means he's celebrated at WYCE 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm extremely honored to say a few words. The Koning family, this is Sean, Kelly, and Lisa.
Hello. Thank you, Quinn, and thank you, WYCE, and all of you have been working often behind the scenes to make all of this possible and for us to be here tonight. As Quinn said, my name is Kelly Koning, and I'm here with my brother, Sean, on behalf of our dad, the late Dirk Koning, who was the founder and the executive director of Community Media Center, which many of you know houses not only WYCE, but also GRTV, Wealthy Theater, IT and educational services, as well as our hyper-local news, The Rapidian. We're here to remember him as he passed away 12 years ago today. And we have him to thank for acquiring WYCE and bringing it to the Community Media Center for all of us to enjoy.
As many of you know, most of you know, I hope, YCE has been floating on the airwaves over Grand Rapids for over 30 years now. They are the radio arm of the Grand Rapids Community Media Center, which has been providing a platform and a voice to anyone and everyone in the community who wishes to be heard. As our father Dirk said many times, the airwaves belong to the people, and that could not be any more true today.
His vision was media, radio, television, and being a voice for the people, for all people. Thank you to the diligent hard work of our executive director, Linda Galesh, to my fellow Community Media Center board of directors, the entire Community Media Center staff, and to all of you donors for this dream that's still alive today. Bringing people together and letting their voices be heard is the keystone of democracy. And in our ever-changing and evolving technological world, media is becoming a dominant force in the currency of information.
When our father stormed onto the scene, founding GRTV and planting the seeds of public access television and radio, he would never have believed where we have come today. It all started with the belief that the First Amendment and free speech, freedom of the press, is how the people will always have a voice in their community and their republic. Dirk carried this message and this dream throughout the world, bringing these ideas and ideals to countries around the globe. Everyone in a free society has the right and should have the ability to voice their opinions to be debated on in the forum of public opinion.
Yes. WYCE has and will always be a voice for this community. It stands alone on the dial, so filled with corporate top 40 hits and talk shows. The station was created by the people of this community for this community. This is our voice and our platform. The Community Media Center is a way for everyone to exercise their rights and their beliefs and their speech to be heard. And this is what our country was always about.
Music has always been a form of communication celebrated throughout the ages. It evokes emotion and memories and tells stories, allowing everyone to relate to the world and those around us. WYCE celebrates the beauty of a wide variety of music and compositional styles and tries to help us explore and enjoy many different stories told through song. It is with this medium that we celebrate tonight. And in doing so, we will live in Dirk's dream of the power of speech and communication, of the First Amendment and freedom that we all have an inherent right to enjoy.
So again, thank you to everyone here for your continued support of WYCE and the Community Media Center, because there's no better way to keep our father's legacy alive and by continuing his dream of building community through media. Thank you. Enjoy.